And today you're going to see how I put in a 2-inch dust extraction system alongside my 4-inch dust extraction system. The 2-inch one works great, guys. It's got a unique bin setup and a rubbish bin underneath with a sliding lid. Get rid of all the sawdust. Works great, guys. Come on a journey and you see exactly how I made my system. The big cleanup has begun. The glamorous side of woodworking. I might even roll out the red carpet for the dust. Yeah, sure. Anyway, it has to be done. So I'm glad I took on the job. But you get into such a mess when you start these jobs that you never think you're going to get out of it. But I'm determined to keep at it, and I'm determined to do the best I can to get this shop dust free. So the first job is to clean it all up, and that's what I'm doing today, guys. I've cleaned up this corner of the shop. Look at me, I'm a mess and a half. Damn, that was a dusty job. But this corner's all cleaned up now, so I'm going to work on this corner. I'm going to paint all the wooden structure white, so the dust will slide off easy. Also, I've given another coat on the walls. I've got a couple of little adjustments to make to the hose reel here. And also, I'm taking all the pipework off to the sander, so I've got to redo that again. One thing always leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. So where do you stop? So I've decided I'll do this corner first, and then I'll move over to the miter saw station, or the other corner. I'll do the 4 corners, and we'll see how that goes. But you can't do it all once. It's just bloody impossible. Plus I'm in a mess and a half here. Look at that, guys. I'm in a mess and a half. Guys, look, I've got a coat of paint on everything. It's come up great, very fresh, very fresh. I've taken down a lot of the pipe work for the big dust extractor, and I'll put that up later. But now we've got to make the dust extraction for the small machines. This is how it's going to look. At the top we've got a cyclone, and then we've got a collection bin underneath with a perspex face so I can see how much dust is in there. And then a sliding gate that I pull out, the rubbish bin underneath. So the dust will fall from the bin into the rubbish bin, and I just take the liner out and put it in the rubbish. Perfect. That's the chop back, which I'm going to put in a vented box to cut down the noise, and we'll see how it goes. Just cutting the box for the chop back now, and docking it to length. And assembling it, but I'm stuffed up here. The centre shelf has to have a cutout first, so I had to take that out. There you go, got it all out now, and doing the cutout. And cutting the miters on the big infills at the bottom, and assembling the bottom section. Getting in now my new dust
Putting in the runners for the sliding lid.
With a sliding lid. Look at that, guys, it just slides in and out. I've cut the angled side so the sawdust falls into the hole, and I've got the bin underneath. Put a stopper on the sliding lid now so I'm not going all the way in, and then I'll put a couple of backs on it, paint it up, and put the perspex on the front, and put the cyclone on top, and then we're there, I think. Not bad for something I made up on the run, is it? I think it might work quite well, actually, quite well. The first part of the small dust extraction system is almost finished. I've got the cyclone on top and the dust collector with a perspex face so I can see exactly how much dust is in there. A sliding lid that just slides out, and it falls into the bin, which I'll put a liner in the bin. I'll just fall into the bin, wrap it up, take it out. How easy is that, guys? How easy is that? I've never seen another one like this on YouTube, and this is where it's going to live. Very tight fit, as you see. I've got my big dust collector at the back. I'm going to make a baffled box that I can put my shop back in, so it cuts down the noise and that will go into this one. And you like the blue and white? Matches my shirt. Look at that. Very nice, isn't it? That's my artistic side coming out. Yay. I've got all the new 4-inch pipework done to the buzzer now and to the sander. Come on, great. So now we have to concentrate on the shop vac. But this is a noisy little bastard, and I'm going to put it in a box with the baffle underneath to let the air escape. And we'll see how that works. Alright, that's the blast gate for the new buzzer. Come on, well done, look at that. And that's all the new pipework to the sander. I made the box for the dust extractor unit. I put the baffles in underneath. The air can go in and out around the maze there, and the noise will get trapped, I hope. And this is the top of the baffles. So that will go in there like that. I've got a 100mm gap at the back to suck the air down into the maze. So I think that will work. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll put it back on it now. I'll put a door on it, and then paint it up and finish. I finished the shop vac box with the flue in it. So great. I turn it on so you can hear the noise of the shop vac when the door's open and when the door's closed. That's the door open. That's the door closed. Big difference, guys, big difference. Door open, door closed. See, the air's coming out all right. Come on, well, gotta paint it up now and install it, and we're done. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and I've stuffed up a bit here. I've used a small vacuum cleaner here as the power source for the 2-inch dust extraction system, but it's just not powerful enough. The hose is only about 1.25 inches, so I needed a more powerful vacuum cleaner, which I have right here. I've got a bigger Ryobi. I should have used that in the first place, but me being me, it just didn't register. So, and that's got a much bigger hose. That's got almost a 2-inch hose, so this will work a lot better. The second thing I stuffed up is the 2-inch hose that I'm going to use so I can vacuum all the workshop out. It only comes with 3 metre length. A great hose, but it only comes with 3 metre length, so I was going to join 3 pieces together. But it's so heavy, dragging it around the shop would be a bloody nightmare. So I've gone for this one, which is a lightweight 2-inch hose, and it comes in 15 metre length, which is great. So I can do it all in one run, and I'm not going to lose any pressure. But the second thing I stuffed up is the piping to this original hose, which I'll show you now. I think I'm going to use the same configuration of pipe work, but I'll just extend the lightweight 2-inch pipe in one section, so there's no joints. But I've got enough length now, so I'll do that. As I said, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. We've got the big 4-inch dust extraction system going all the way to all my big tools, and the 2-inch dust extraction system going to the hose that I can vacuum all the chop with, and also to the dado head saw. So, I'll show you how it works now. I'll start with the dado head. Keep an eye on the box here. Okay, these are the blast gates. So I'll just turn on the dado head one, turn off the vacuum cleaner one. Houston, we have a problem. The collection bin isn't working as it should. There's more sawdust in the vacuum cleaner than in the bin. So, what's happening? I think this cyclone creates a vortex going all the way around, and then when it hits the square box, it muddles everything up, and then the sawdust gets sucked up. I think I've got to make the box round. I think that's going to help a lot. So, I'm going to take the perspex off if I can with the silicone on. I've got some bendy ply, some 6mm bendy ply I think that I can wrap around to make a circle in there I think. So we'll do that and we'll see how we go. Let me know in the comments if you guys have got any other suggestions. But I think that's the only thing I can think of. But every other cyclone and collection bin has been round. The big one next to it's round, and that works really well. Okay guys, I've taken the face off the box, and cleaned it out. I've got some what I call 6mm bendy ply. It's a ply specially made for bending. We used to use it in the shop fitting industry all the time. It just bends in on itself. It will bend whichever way you want it to bend. It has got a limit. You can break it, but it's bloody good stuff. Look at that, guys. I bet you can't do that with a normal bit of ply. I've got it in, but I ain't going to get it out again unless I destroy it, I think. So that's pretty good. It worked out quite well. I put a bit of pine each end to make it like a circle, and we'll see how that goes. Another change of plans. I'm going to take the hose that I've got going up over the roof off, and I'm going to relocate the box to the other side of the sander. That way the hose is all on one level and it doesn't have to lift the sawdust up that high. The next thing I'm going to do is change the filter in the vacuum cleaner to a HEPA filter, but the filter was getting blocked, and that's what was caused the loss of suction. And I've got a couple of bags, the vacuum cleaner. 26 bucks for 2 bags, guys. 26 bucks, $13 each. Damn expensive. I've done all I can. I'll just test it out, but this is all I can do. Here's the sawdust we're going to pick up. I'm finished. I can't do any more. Am I pleased with it? I'm reasonably pleased with it. I think the main, one of the main hindering factors is that the length of the hose is about 12 metres now. I cut a bit of it off. But I wanted to go all the way to the other end of the shop so I can vacuum. Trying to suck dust through a 2-inch hose with a Ryobi vacuum cleaner for 12 metres, it still works. It works all right. It could have been a bit better, but that's how it is. I got to live with it. As far as the box goes, I think it's going to be all right. I've got a bag in the vacuum cleaner now, and also a HEPA filter. So any dust that doesn't get caught in the bin will go into the bag. So it's a win-win situation. I think once I get used to it, it'll be all right. Okay, guys, thanks for watching this epic dust extraction video. Damn, it was bloody lot of hard work. I'm in a mess and a half. Anyway, see you next time, where I will be making more alterations to the shop. See you guys.